Alright, setting up here for the next match. Razor1911 versus Bananas.Jpeg once again. Razor1911 having seen a change in their roster. One of their players having quit. Atmosphere will be filling in for now. Bananas opting to limit Reaver to 1 here. Razor1911 do have Heretic filling in right now for their 1-pointer. Might be trying to ensure that Axon doesn't pick up a Reaver, although I'd argue his Tyrant is just as strong. We'll see how that plays out. Samardan being the first map here. Chosen by Razor1911. We'll see Heretic picking up that Reaver very quickly, as we've come to know from him. Axon will, as expected, go to Tyrant now that his Reaver is unavailable. Maybe a double bird coming out of the other two. Atmos already having picked up the first bird, and yes, we will see 2 birds. So 2 birds, 1 Reaver, and a Tyrant. We'll be seeing the double scout comp start coming from Bananas here. It's T-Towels and Iron Wing picking up the Alchemist and Prophet respectively there. Sentinel has already spotted the humans setting up in training. No chip being done there. Humans not quite ready yet, but that looks like, yes, it will have connected. 157 damage done by the Alchemist. Most of that will be regenerated though. Heretic narrowly avoiding that charge shot there, it looked like. No chip being done to him yet. He is able to secure this position here. This is a pretty advantageous position to pounce from. A nice choking haze right in the middle of the crowd there, and the scout stuck in it, juking a Sentinel. Will take a lot of damage from the haze, as Axon has already taken out T-Towels. Iron Wing getting a return kill on Atmosphere. But so far a 2-for-1 in favor of Razor1911. Axon was able to eat. Gets stuck there with the charge on the rocks, unfortunately. Iron Wing is able to take out Gujo. Gets pounced by Heretic though, as Axon takes out Larissi, and Heretic will be able to finish off Larissi. Unable to secure that body though, as the scout is watching it. Score being 4-for-2 so far for Razor1911. Axon securing that body for Heretic, taking a charge shot in the process. Does not seem all too worried about it though. Looks like Sentinel might have been chipped here. No, he will not have been. That charge shot did not connect. Are seeing 1 scout on the stairs as usual. Larissi pushing very aggressively as the Alchemist into Broken here. Second scout falling off the bridge, looking for the Reaver. Axon is very hurt. It looks like he's holding his side there. Airstrike forces the scout off the high ground, but the second charge shot will connect on him there, and the abduct will not land. The second one does though, trying to drag him into the haze. Will successfully land him in there. Potentially a double puncture there, followed by a shockwave. T-Towels will fall very quickly. Axon getting stuck in all of the AoEs there, and will just fall to the turret and firewall. And that'll be a clean return fight from Bananas. 4-for-1. Score now being 6-5. We'll be seeing a shift towards prison here from the Bananas. Salt grenades will likely have given away where they are. Razor1911 now trying to set up for this. Engage here. Heretic looking to take a very aggressive position on this rooftop here. Does not seem to get spotted by the scout and is able to take it. Alchemist looking for him now though. They will have to quick engage, and a nice stick from the Sentinel onto one of the scouts there. The other one getting hit by the second bomb. Both scouts hurting now. Both of them also getting dragged away. That should be free kills onto the scouts there. Hex shot connecting onto Axon is forced to back away there as both scouts fall very quickly without any return kills yet. Piling onto the Alchemist here. Alchemist is able to stay alive and kill both of the vampires on them. Iron Wing using Life Leech there on T-Towels as Axon gets the final kill, making it a 4-for-1 in favor for his team. Score now being tied up at 9-9. Atmosphere channeling his inner feeder right now, bottom of the scoreboard. Doesn't seem to be hampering his team all too much. They will drag him along nonetheless. Heretic taking a position on the rooftop here. Alchemist likely did see him, but none of the bombs will connect so far. Airstrikes are in. Neither will connect this time. Hex shot on one of the Sentinels will force them straight to the ground. Neither abducts have landed, but a second Sentinel is... Yeah, the atmosphere will kill Larissi there. Able to melee him in the back for free, but then walks directly into an Alchemist shot. Goujo taking out James. In the meantime, Axon walking through a firewall and will get taken out by T-Towels here. Heretic being left alone with Iron Wing, unable to connect the pounce there. Is able to juke the hex shot though and get out. He is very low HP now though. Seeing very split fights here. A scout left all alone at bridge, not being punished for this really. Axon will be going in now, does not connect the charge, and the team is back now. James trying to, or whoever that scout is, was trying to charge a shot in the face of the Sentinel there. Gets picked up for it. Both AoEs having been deployed. Axon falling to T-Towels. We are seeing the Warbow, Swiftbow comp come out of Bananas now. Pounce may be looking to deny the heal. Nice knives from the Warbow Scout, and a charge shot will connect on a Heretic to take him out there. Puncture is not able to land as Goujo falls to the crossfire too fast there. And what could have been a very strong engage for Razor 1911 did not go their favor. Spent a little bit too long unaware of that scout. All alone on bridge. Alchemist looking for the Reaver. Will find some chip knives used to try and deny the Reaver's wasted CC there from the Warbow, and a pounce will land onto him. Axon blocking the hex shot there. Larissi will fall to Goujo as T-Towels gets the return kill. Heretic able to take out James. Both scouts are now dead. Alchemist still cleaning a house here though, is able to take out Axon. Walks through her own fire. Still hasn't fallen. Able to do some damage onto Heretic while being pounced. Light Bomb will take out Atmosphere, and this Alk is now the last one left standing. Heretic getting taken out by James there from Office. And that'll be a 4-for-1 in favor of Bananas. We are seeing good focus onto the scouts from Razor 1911 here, but they seem to be struggling to finish off the Alchemist on the re-engage. Maybe not having enough spacing between the Vamps and just all getting hit by the AoE. Very high arced bomb there will force the scouts to move there. Charge will not connect with anyone. Abduct does land on the Warbow, and a pounce to follow up to clean up that kill there. Eldritch Guard now being used by Iron Wing. Picking up a double kill as well. Two vampires left. Hex shot will connect on the Sentinel around the corner there, and Goujo will fall very quickly to that damage. Heretic being the last one left alive on the vampire side now. Warbow trained steadily on him, waiting for that pounce. Is able to get snagged in the back of it, forced off of the high ground there, taking a good amount of damage as well. Iron Wing looking to perhaps push him further. Is able to retake the spot in the middle house here. Airstrikes are in, both from the same position. Axon dropping in on the Alchemist there, able to connect everything on him as Heretic falls to Larissi. Abduct will land on the Eldritch Guard Sentinel there, dragging him over to his Tyrant. James there in the back. Not able to get a line of sight on this fight. Is able to snag that Sentinel though on the climb. Iron Wing taking a very aggressive position here now, forcing the vampires out, and Razor 1911 not close enough to the scout in the back there to break the spawns. The entire Bananas have now respawned in prison here. That'll be detrimental to Razor 1911. Shockwave having connected onto the Alchemist there, but Axon having to run away as his whole team has fallen. Score now being 26-19 in favor of Bananas. We're once again seeing the double Warbow now out of the scouts here. Unsure if that pounce connected or not, but Heretic will be forced to fall back regardless. Scout's looking like he might want to get a heal, so it must have connected at least somewhat. Seeing a double Tyrant comp now. Nice charge by Axon, but unfortunately the Alchemist will blow him up before he's able to follow up on anything there. Pounce will connect on one of the Scouts. Eldritch Guard denying some of that damage. That shot looking to have missed Heretic on the way out. Scout now looking for a heal. Bomb will try to deny it, will succeed, but gets shot out of the air by the first Warbow. The second one will charge up right in his face and take him out. As the second Tyrant is in now, getting hit with the knives. Shockwave will not connect either. 2 kills left on the board for Bananas. Make that 1 as Larissi takes out Atmosphere. Axon now stuck in a precarious position, but Heretic will be the one to fall there to Larissi. With a strong conclusion to that first half for Bananas. We'll be seeing a double Scout comp coming out of Razor 1911. Axon on his Vanguard. Heretic picking up the Hunter. Don't expect to see much comp change out of Bananas on the Vampire half here that have been fairly consistent with this double Sentinel, Tyrant, and Deceiver. Only ever really swapping out one of the Sentinels for another Tyrant. It's like a training spawn for the humans here. Once again, spawns being unbiased on the first go. You see a Warbow from Gujo here. Grenade looking for the Deceiver there. Does not look like it will have connected. It will have forced him to move. He is invis now though, going in. Airstrikes are in as well. Warbow knocking the Deceiver down before he can land the Infect. Shockwave connecting on Heretic in the back there. Nice kiting around the AoEs here. Axon getting dragged away. Ironwing getting the first, or dying first, excuse me, to Gujo there as Atmosphere takes out T-Tals. Looking like a strong fight from Razor 1911 so far. Gujo falling to Larissi. Abduct will connect onto the Scout here. It will be broken though by the Hunter and Vanguard there. Will be able to get away, looks like though. Grenade trying to find him here, and looks like it will. Yes, it will. Larissi getting taken out by a grenade from Heretic, making that a 4-for-1 fight in favor of Razor 1911. That man knows his grenade spots. What can you say? Charge shot looks like it might have connected onto Ironwing there. He will be going invis though, so maybe not. Nice shield charge onto the Reaver there, and an axe. Lots of damage done already. Axon taking out Blue Fever James very quickly. He has swapped off of Tyrant onto Reaver, an interesting choice. Larissi taking out Gujo once again. Heretic trying to get a return kill on the Deceiver there, is unable to find it, and he will fall to Ironwing. With Atmosphere and Axon running over to Statue to cut their losses, heal, and move to Bridge. Are able to link up with the rest of their team, so still holding the lead in this round, score being 5-3 in favor of Razor 1911. James using a haze here, trying to cut off the push into prison. Unsuccessfully though. Axon spots one of the Sentinels up on high. Grenade forcing the other Sentinel off of office rooftop. Didn't look like it did any damage. Second grenade onto that same rooftop. This one will connect with the Deceiver, doing a solid chunk of damage there. He will go invis right off of it. Is able to get in close onto the Scout there, able to connect an Infect and a melee will be enough to take out Atmosphere. Gujo taking out Ironwing in turn as James takes out Heretic in office. Gujo falling to James there. Axon picking up a double kill. Now the last one left standing. A 1v1 situation. Able to survive one puncture still. And back in line of sight of his team. He will be able to get out of there. And that'll be a 3 for 3, I believe. Sentinel opting to retreat. Gets hit with a warbow shot. While on top of office, excuse me. We are seeing a fast engage here, trying to deny this push into prison once again. Abduct will not connect, and neither will any of the AoEs, but they do force out a volley. They can now wait this out and choose to re-engage as soon as it's done. Those look like they are opting to wait a little bit here, though. Heretic forcing the Sentinel further back once again. Airstrikes are in now. Volley should not be back up yet. Ironwing forcing Atmos off of the high ground there. He will just be kiting right into an abducted. Both scouts getting picked up here. Atmos stuck in an infect and haze. That'll be a lot of damage done. Nice whip there from Heretic. Will keep the scout alive a little while longer to take out that Reaver. But now once again, Axon, last man left standing. Pelting these vampires with axes. Is able to take out T-Tails. Ironwing, invis broken now right in front of him. This should be an easy cleanup kill for Axon, and yes, it will be, and he will come out on top. Sentinel trying to quickly re-engage here. Gujo taking out James at broken, I believe that was. So that'll be a 5 for 3, I believe, overall for Razor 1911, putting themselves in the lead in this round. Do see 3 vampires coming from office side here. James still on that Reaver. It does seem to be working out for him. He is doing a lot of damage. Grenade looks like it will connect with the Deceiver. He gets shot out of invis as well by the Warbow. 1 HP, practically holding his side there. Decides to relocate, re-engage from a different spot. It will not be regenning to full after that one. Yeah, and right around half HP is where he will settle. Heretic getting a massive amount of mileage out of this grenade onto this same rooftop. This one will not connect though. Abduct landing on Axon this time. Warbow looks to shoot him, or sorry, Compound Bow looks to shoot him down there though. Nice shield charge forcing James into his own haze there, taking some self-damage as he gets taken out by Axon. It's looking like a clean fight from the humans. Knives will connect on the Tyrant, and that will be a clean 4-0 wipe for Razor 1911. Showing an absolute dominant performance here in prison now. Axon taking the cheeky spot as Vanguard here up on this rooftop. Once again, the vampires choosing to position on off as that grenade will connect once again for practically full damage. You'd think they'd learn. But no, they refuse. This is their spot, and they will continue to take it. Deceiver is invis. Engage will be starting here. Another grenade is in. Looks like it might connect with the Senti there, and it will connect once again. That Senti is dead already. Larissi just ignoring bomb after bomb and will pay for it. 3 vamps dead already. Only the Tyrant left remaining. James choosing to run away here. And a 3-0 for Razor 1911. Sounds like some damage being done to either a Deceiver there or illusions. Looks like it will have been blocked by the illusions. Deceiver is still healthy. Choosing to take the ground engage this time, finally moving off of that high ground, is invis. Might have trouble reaching. No, he will reach the scout. Warbow not able to connect in time. AoEs are out. Good kiting here by Razor 1911, but James is able to find Gujo here. Is forced to back away from the turret. Bulwark being used here to try and block that charge. Heretic still being caught by it. Shield charge from Axon will force the Sentinel down. Atmos will secure that kill. Tyrant picking up Atmos as well, and Axon now being the last one left standing. A stronger fight for Bananas, but still not able to secure the win. A Reaver is back in here, looking for Axon. He will shield charge away and try to stay alive right in the line of sight of his team. This is exactly what they need. Larissi getting taken out by Axon there. Good awareness there by Axon, able to immediately see where his team is and get right into their line of sight. Vanguard being extremely good at just staying alive for inexorbitant amounts of time. High health pool, a lot of damage reduction on that class. We're seeing Ironwing go off of Deceiver here onto the Reaver double Tyrant comp. T-Tal swapping off of Sentinel onto Tyrant. All three on top of this tower, with the second Tyrant engaging from the back here, looks like. 5 kills left on the board for Razor 1911 to close this game out, score being 25-12. Bananas, I think, talking some tactics here, finally ready to engage. Their bombs are in, charges in as well. AoEs have been deployed, no charge shots will connect. Axon getting dragged away there. Heretic stuck alone in the back with an enraged Tyrant. Sentinel decides not to help out. James will be able to secure that kill. Ironwing taking out Gujo as well, and that'll be a clean 4-0 wipe from Bananas, putting themselves back into this match. 4 kills now needed for Bananas to secure the match. 5 kills needed from Razor 1911. James pumping out absolute absurd numbers. Heretic doing the same here with Grenade. Razor 1911 have been able to re-secure Prison now. We're able to hold it very strongly for several fights. We'll see how that goes. That grenade, unfortunately, not finding its mark. Bananas will engage off of that. Tyrant taking a full charge shot to the face, deciding to break off his charge early, taking some axes from Axon there. Reaver looking for a full charge melee onto Heretic there. Does not look like it necessarily connected. Grenade has been deployed. Bulwark is out. Nice dodge on the shockwave there. Tyrant charge missing as well. T-Tals will fall as Atmos goes down. Axon, Heretic, last 2 humans left standing. Larissi, last vampire. Axon able to finish him off. 1 kill left on the board for Razor 1911 now in order to close out the round. And I believe 2 for Bananas here. If you're Razor 1911 in this situation, you just want to focus down one target, find them, blow them up. Maybe hope for some chip with the grenade once again. Sentinel is in that same spot on Office. Looking like Heretic will be holding on to that grenade though this time around to use it for the fight. Charge is in. Yes, grenade will be used for the fight using all those AoEs. Will they be able to blow someone up? Scout rolls right into the choking haze there and he will fall. 1 kill left for each side here. Gujo will be the one to find it. And I will have to double check with them if that was a draw or a win for Razor 1911. Does look like that will have been a draw there at the end. Atmos rolling into that choking haze, preventing his team from getting the win there. Very unfortunate. Currently waiting to see if Bananas will change up their bans. They had previously limited one class to one, that being Reaver. Will be interesting to see what they choose here. Honestly, with the way they were playing that Vampath, they might even end up banning Grenade. Do have two residential bomb ignorers on the Bananas, both James and Larissi, frequently known for ignoring airstrikes as scout and just eating it to the face. Seems that translates over onto Vampire as well. They will be changing their ban to Barbed. They will be banning Barbed Talons for Sentinel this time around. Here we go. Next round, Silence Cathedral. Chosen by Bananas after having previously been scared off of this map after a crushing defeat on a Vampire half. Having played Crucible twice already today though, they're likely looking for a change of pace. Monotony can in fact affect gameplay. And with the Barb tools being banned, we will be seeing the swap off of the double scout comp coming out of Razor 1911 here. Gujo picking up a profit instead. Double Tyrant, Reaver, and Sentinel being picked up to start here by Bananas as well. No more double Sentinel. No more Deceiver from Ironwing. First fight will be taking place in cages here, looks like. Axon doing some pushing through the bridge here, looking out towards Best. Finds nothing, falls back. Grenade onto the tower here. Sentinel will roll in time. 56 damage still being done by Heretic there, but not as much as he would like to see. The Tyrant misses his charge completely and stops right in front of Axon, taking several actions, and James just falls immediately as Gujo gets shockwaved into a haze. Heretic dropped into that same haze. This turreting away, doing a good amount of damage, but without barbed tools, not nearly as strong. One of the axes connects on the Sentinel here as he lands the abduct on whoever was healing back here, I believe. Yes, Larissi is able to take out Gujo. Trying to break spawns, perhaps. But Heretic will find his way back. Grenade will not quite reach its mark. Oh, axe straight into the face of James there. Be a decent bit of chip. Gujo able to find his way back, doing some more chip to James on the way back. This grenade doesn't look like it will connect this time, forcing the Sentinel off regardless. Reaver shadow steps in and two shockwaves connecting here individually. Scout getting dragged away, Hex shot connecting on the other Tyrant. Larissi taking out Atmosphere really quickly as James takes out Gujo. Heretic picking up a double kill in return. Axon and Heretic still left alive, but not in line of sight of each other here. See if it matters. Heretic will fall to the Reaver. Axon still alive. Lands another axe on the Tyrant there. It is not enough to kill. He's going to look for the heal here so that he's healthy for the re-engage. Reaver was able to eat a body in the back. Humans trying to find their way together, but get split up by a choking haze as Axon is dragged away on his own. Turret being used by Atmos here, but he's fighting a Reaver and a Tyrant alone. Turret will be enough for him to come out on top, though, as Axon dies, so Larissi was dragged away. Larissi also falling back to take out Atmosphere as well, who was low HP. Humans just not able to find each other here anymore. Gujo able to take out T-Towels before getting abducted. He still has the Hex shot locked, but will not connect it there. Is able to land the Life Leech. Heretic trying to take out the Sentinel as Gujo is finished off by a shockwave from James. Heretic will kill Larissi, end up falling in turn. Humans having spawned at the corner now. Score being 8-9 overall in favor of Bananas here. They have come out on top by 1 kill. This corner is a very strong point for humans to hold, though. Could see a very quick turnaround from Razor 1911 depending on how they play this grenade. Looking for someone on the rooftop there. Reaver is wise to it, decides to stay further back, will not be hit by it. Airstrike forcing the scout down. A nice choking haze and abduct right where the scout lands, dragging him away and dropping in the haze, and a shockwave from James will finish him off. Atmos just not allowed to play the game there. Axon taking out Blue Fever James in turn. Heretic falling to a charge attack. Grenade will still pop and do a good bit of damage to T-Towels there. Nice work by Axon and Gujo there. Focus firing, able to take down both targets. Reaver, last one left standing, is unable to find any kills here. And 2 humans left standing in a 4-for-2 in favor of Razor 1911. Score now being 12-11. Like the humans have found their way back into the corner here, fully regrouped. Grenade looking for some chip once again. Again, Sentinel being wise to it, playing further back. Seems they have learned their lesson from the last half. Airstrike is in, and so is the abduct. It will connect onto Axon there. Shockwave falling short. Both Shockwaves missing their mark here. And that Tyrant knifed into a lot of AoE there. Grenade and turret, and that'll be just a quick death for Blue Fever James. Axon managing to stay alive despite having been dragged away, using Bulwark to try and sustain his life a little while longer. Heretic taking out T-Towels as well. 1 human has fallen. Make that 2 now as Axon falls to Barb Towns, but once again a 4-for-2 in favor of Razor 1911 with a 3-point lead now in this round. Does look like some chip damage was done here. Scout taking an aggressive angle, try and capitalize on it. Yes, Sentinel was brought to half HP. Will be airstriking in as he's regenning. Infect cut short here by the Deceiver. Charge, beautifully done, comes through, knocking both Axon and Heretic to the ground, and a shockwave from T-Towels will finish off Heretic. Hex shot denying the Sentinel from doing much in this fight, but it will not matter, as that'll be a clean 4-0 wipe in favor of Bananas here. Very well done. A lot of AoEs just connecting here from the Tyrants. Charge into Shockwave. Double in-range melees. Lots of damage being done. Grenade looking for that Sentinel. Is wise to it once again. Will throw the bomb. It seems they're going in immediately after Grenade is being used. Ironwing taking a good bit of chip on the way in. Heretic getting hit by 2 charges there. Gujo being dragged away, and that'll be 3 dead vampires already. Axon playing his life. A nice grenade will do a good bit of damage to this Tyrant. Will it be enough? Yes, it will. And that'll be a return 4-for-0 from Razor 1911. A strong response to the last fight. Much better use of spacing here from Razor 1911 in that last fight, and that's why that went so differently. Sentinel is in, trying to deny this push into corner. Will succeed in dragging Atmos over to one of the enraged Tyrants. He will fall immediately as an effect connects onto Gujo here. Now stuck with a Deceiver and a Tyrant. He will fall as well, and this is looking like it could be a 4-0 wipe in favor of Bananas. Once again, no, Axon will get 1 return kill for his team, making it a 4-for-1 instead. Tying up the score now, once again. Are seeing maybe the want to push to corner here, but Atmos deciding to fall back. Deceiver is in Viz already. Airstrike is in, forcing the Scout to move right into the arms of the Deceiver, but he will miss the Infect. Abduct, however, will not, as a Shockwave connects on Gujo, and a charge attack will be enough to finish him off. Heretic trying to fight around this Tyrant, but gets hit by the second charge there, as Atmos takes out Larissi in the back, with potentially help from Axon. Yes, he's still alive back there. But now it's just him against the world once again. Shockwave will not quite reach. Infect will land. He's looking to get this return kill on the Deceiver. Misses the last axe, though, and will end up falling to Ironwing. Razor 1911 trying to deny this body here. Risky play if they don't have someone far enough away to get spawns, and a sentinel quickly punishing it, dragging away one of the scouts. Not quite into the shit though, but scout is unable to find his team. Goes the wrong way, unfortunately. Ends up getting taken out. Seeing a bit of a split fight here. Scout trying to find the line of sight on Axon here, but he will fall to Larisi. AU is being deployed, denying these bodies for a while and perhaps creating some space for the humans, but Scout spawning there in Bathtub, able to get a charge shot onto the Tyrant as the second Scout pushes out alone, interestingly enough, and is heavily punished for it. Iron Wing now onto Gujo. James will secure that kill. Shockwave connecting onto Heretic, and that'll just be a very disjointed fight here, making it a 30-23 final score in favor of Bananas. Bit of an odd decision from Razor 1911 here, just not really finding each other once more, always kiting away from their respawning teammates. We saw one of the scouts respawn in cages there, getting the charge shot on the Tyrant, as the other one just runs the complete other direction and dies for it. Not sure what the play there was, but it has cost them that round. Banana is now presented with an opportunity to close out, or secure, excuse me, the map choice for the next map. We'll be seeing a double scout comp, and T-Tal's on a Beastmaster. Might be a secret strat here. Haven't seen that one before. Heretic already aware of the human positions. Tries, or grapple scout as well. Pounce being used to force him straight off the ground, but a warbow and a hex shot will force Heretic to flee here. Is able to get the shadow step off, but will he get far enough away? Yes, he will. He will be able to end up coming out of that with his life. A double grapple comp being used by Bananas here as one of the Warbow Sentinels gets dragged away. The other one gets knocked off by one of the Tyrants. Hex shot comes in to keep James alive, and he is able to finish off Gujo. Sentinel being caught in the crossfire there. Axon able to get one return kill, but gets knocked down by James, who is now free casting in the back. That'll be a 4 for 2 in favor of Bananas. Larisi having gotten a bad spawn though. Fraser 1911 notices this. They could take advantage of it, but it does not look like it will be punished. Scouts having now grappled onto here, making use of a spot that is... Oh, nice crossfire on a Heretic there on the Scouts, but making use of a spot on this map that is usually considered to be the worst human position, taking advantage of it by using a double grapple warbow comp. Definitely a unique strategy. It seems to be working out well for them, picking up Heretic before taking any real return damage. Could potentially see a swap to maybe a DM here. We do see double Sentinel to try and deal with this, but picking up a DM and dragging one of the Scouts off should be pretty easy to do. Iron Wing being the only human currently on the ground. Bomb will connect there onto one of the Scouts. Eldritch Guard being used as he grapples back onto a different roof. Tyrant using throw now. An interesting use to try and punish this high ground. Why not? A lot of fall damage that you'll be taking if you get thrown off there. One of the Scouts falls off the rooftop there, but is able to find the kill on Heretic, and that looks to be a 2 for 1 in favor of Bananas so far. Axon was able to secure a body, will be eating it here. One of the Scouts trying to heal there was denied temporarily. Abduct finding the Beastmaster instead. Hayes cutting off the Beastmaster from the rest of her team there, and they will be able to secure that kill, but they have invested a lot into that now and are standing in the line of fire of several Scouts. Knives missing Axon the first time. The second ones will connect, and an Eldritch Guard will come through on one of the Scouts. Axon finding another body here, able to regen to full. Eldritch Guard has worn off, potentially looking for a re-engage here. Finds the Prophet, jukes the Knives and the Hex shot. That's 2 CCs gone. 3 CCs gone as the third Knives are gone as well. Hayes will force the Scouts to move and cut off Iron Wing as well here. This could be a very good engage and a nice charge and pounce will take out James very quickly. Iron Wing left all by his lonesome here in the back. Will connect the hex shot on the bird, but Axon will be enough to take that out. Score now being 9-7 in favor of Bananas. Be interesting to see how this grapple comp works in a different position here. Does seem to allow one of the scouts to take the rooftop position here alongside that Beastmaster, denying some of the approach. We do see a swap to a turret from Larissi. Gonna make use of some more AoE here. Airstrike is in. It will not quite stick the scout, and a nice charge forces one of the scouts off the high ground there as he is picked up. Nature's Fury from Beastmaster will deny that drag away though. Eldritch Guard being used on the Beastmaster, some of that being chipped away by Hayes. 3 humans dead, 1 scout left standing. And a pylon will be enough to make that a 4-for-1 in favor of Razor 1911, now 1 point in the lead of this round. I believe they need to win by 4. They're not quite there yet, but it's a good start. Oh, Sentinel taking some chip here. Axon does have a body. The Sentinel needs it. No, he will be eating it instead. Probably be seeing a fast engage. Bomb forces the scout to move a little bit. Still maintains the high ground here. Sentinel looking for him. Will find him. Drag him. Iron Wing using Eldritch Guard on him as the other scout gets dragged away. Dropped into the haze. Will do significant damage despite the fact that he grapples away. Puncture landing on the scout as well. And he will end up falling to Gujo there as Gujo gets taken out by Iron Wing. Lone Prophet now standing in the back. Connects the hex shot on the Tyrant, but Heretic will finish him off there, making it another 4-for-1 in favor of Razor 1911. Either having found out how to deal with this comp now, or perhaps these positions just not being as good for grapple. We do see the full swap off of the grapple here now by both scouts, opting to go back for the double AoE instead. Airstrike forces one of the warbows to move there. Is knocked down by the second one though. Hex shot connecting onto the Tyrant as the Bola misses. Second abductable miss as well. Sentinel now caught in a volley. Is able to land the puncture. Will not be enough to kill though as Gujo falls to Larissi. Larissi picking up a double kill now. Atmosphere taking out T-Towels in turn. A nice charge from the Tyrant, but Iron Wing and Blue Fever James putting a stop to that very quickly, keeping Larissi alive and making that a 4-for-1 now in favor of the Bananas. Score being 15-16 in favor of Razor 1911. Interesting spot by the scout here. Kind of just levitating a little bit. Gets stuck for his troubles. Doesn't seem to care. Just wants to hold on to the spot. Misses the shot and gets dragged away. Missing 350 health already. That should be a free kill. Yes, it will be. Gujo taking out Larissi there. Explosive shot used, but will not find its mark. Turret having been used by Larissi in the back to no avail. Re-engage here by the Vamps. That warbow shot does not look like it connected with anything. Bola and Eldritch Guard will keep James alive long enough to get a kill on Axon here. Heretic able to finish him off with a pounce as Atmosphere gets taken out by the crossfire from Iron Wing and T-Towels, making that a 3-for-2 in favor of Bananas. Math is difficult, apparently. Quick re-engage here from Axon, trying to deny the corner spot. Will not connect the charge, though. Taking some chip in turn, and now he's caught in a bad situation between a crossfire and AoE. Is low HP. T-Towels getting stuck in the haze for a little bit, though. Second Tyrant now being chosen here. Unable to make the charge work, gets stuck on the pillar there as Gujo falls to T-Towels. Axon able to get a return kill on Iron Wing. Eldritch Guard once again enough to keep that scout alive as Axon and Heretic remain. And Bananas close in on finishing up this match with a win. James looking for some healing here. He is half HP. Will challenge the Tyrant. Throw connects, but is not able to cast it all the way, so it will not do any damage there. Nice pounce on her Iron Wing to do some damage. Eldritch Guard is broken now. James is able to find Heretic on the way out. Shockwave will connect from the Tyrant, but he's now caught in the crossfire with all the humans, and he will end up falling there. And once again, the very last fight, Razor 1911 just falling apart a little bit. Going in one by one and just bleeding kills. Similar to what we saw in their human half. Bananas do now have the ability to choose the next map. Razor 1911 now playing for a draw if they win the next one. Does look like Silence Cathedral will be chosen by the Bananas once again. Sticking to their guns here. Having expressed an interest in playing Veilholm, but map had been banned. Axon will be start by Vamps. Does look like same bands will be used here. Barbed Talons for Senti. Here we go, we will be getting a rerun of this match. Razor 1911. Now looking to maybe secure a draw here. Does look like we might have had a crash here from Larissi. Very likely a pause will be called to start then. We are seeing no grapple at the start of this round from James, at least. Larissi reconnecting now. Interesting to see if he also goes for turret or switches back to grapple. No, he will do neither and goes straight to Alchemist. Changing up their comp here. Once again. Bananas having one of the most interchangeable human comps, it seems, out of any team so far. For better or for worse. Heretic's taking some early chip here. Taking an Alchemist Grenade to the face. 48 damage from T-Tals as well. Airstrike is in. Warbow Scout will try to take a shot anyway. Is forced to move in the end regardless of getting hit by both Marathons there. Shockwave will not connect as the Hex Shot lands on the other Tyrant in the back, forcing him to disengage. Volley not used to great effect. Axon able to connect a Shockwave, but will end up falling to Iron Wing there. Gujo, excuse me, falling to the same crossfire as Atmosphere is able to finish off James. Being taken out by Larissi at the end there. Heretic able to find his way out after being bowled. Will not connect the pounce. Gets hit with a Hex Shot as well from Iron Wing, and Larissi will find that kill, making the score 4-1 in favor of Bananas here. Iron Wing will be taking the wheelbarrow position here. Larissi looking to see if there's anyone hiding near the heal station. Looks like he found someone in corner. Charge Shot will come in as a Tyrant charges in from behind. Both Tyrants now in the corner with an Alchemist. They will be able to secure that kill, and Gujar will charge all the way through, connecting with Larissi as well, as Atmosphere falls in the back while trying to take out James. Axon will find a double kill in order to secure this fight. Heretic finishing off T-Tals, and that'll be a 4-1 now in turn from Razor. 1911 score being tied up this round. Do see Bananas.Jpeg being forced into the bad corner here. No grapples this time. Tyrant climbing up in line of sight of the Scout is able to avoid getting hit by that Shard Shot. Will Enrage charge right through him, connecting that one. Eldritch Guard is used, but a nice Choking Haze splits up the team here. Scout and Alchemist trying to make use of the AoEs and will successfully take out Gujo as Atmosphere takes out James with a puncture. Heretic coming in from the back, unable to connect his melees, decides to step out instead of being crossfire to death there. Axon falling to Iron Wing. Heretic able to secure the kill on T-Tals. And able to stay alive, it looks like, so far. He will take a chip shot there from one of the Scouts. Is forced to shadow step out. Cannot be very healthy now. Scout has found Heretic, and James will take him out. Not before Heretic gets out the Choking Haze to cut him off from the rest of his team, though. Tyrant trying to take advantage of it. Will not connect the Shockwave, and Ebola protects the Scout from the Sentinel as well, forcing Atmos to the ground. Charge will connect with the Scout here, but he will be taken out by Larissi. Sentinel now hurting as well. Shockwave will not connect. Iron Wing successfully juking it. Atmos looking for an upduct, hoping someone might be pushing up there, unable to find anything. Is forced back. Score now being 10-7 in favor of Bananas. Charge is in, so is the Haze and the bomb. The Alchemist caught right in the middle of that Haze. That'll be a good amount of damage done by Choking Haze. James will take out Atmos as he falls to Axon in turn. Gujo taking out Larissi. Iron Wing picking up a double kill. Still staying alive for a little while longer. Axon able to find that kill. Enrage comes back. Charge will go right through T-Tals. Highly unfortunate for the Tyrant there. Might have been either some desync or clipping issues there. Whether or not it would have secured that kill, who knows. Either way, that will turn that fight into a 3-for-3. Iron Wing initially taking the wheelbarrow position. Deciding to move off of it after only a few seconds there. Alchemist once again looking for some chip. Might push into the corner once again. It worked out alright for them last time. Airstrike is in. Will find no one though. Choking Haze coming through to try and split up the team here. Will successfully split the Alchemist a bit from the team. Abduct will not connect there though. As Eldritch Guard keeps the Alchemist alive. Gujo will find T-Tals. As Axon falls to Larissi once again. Atmos taking out Iron Ring in turn. Larissi takes out Atmos. Has run out of shots though and will kill Gujo with melees, who opts to go for a charge instead of continuing to melee. Light Bomb from Larissi will take out Heretic as well, and he will be the last man left standing here. Only having lost half his HP bar, it looks like. A lot of mileage coming out of this Alchemist right now. Airstrike is in, forces the scout to move. Choking Haze this time, not splitting up too much. Larissi having gone for a preemptive heal there, so he will be regenerating at the start of this fight. Won't mean much if he doesn't get attacked, but an interesting play nonetheless. That'll be a one fight for Bananas, score now being 20-14 in their favor. Larissi trying to find this Reaver, unable to connect any of the alchemist shots onto the rooftops there. Does find that one. And that one. Heretic now being forced off of that roof. As we see Bananas rotating into best corner here. Airstrike forcing the scout off, and what a charge that was. Coming across the rooftops, shockwaving the scout into the Choking Haze. Not quite enough to kill him, but the pounce from Heretic will finish him off. Gujo, Enraged Tyrant, will take out one player there, but ends up charging an attack right in the firewall and will end up falling in turn. This Alchemist, the bane of Razor 1911's existence, being the last one left standing, but Heretic will find the final kill there, making it a 4 for 3 in favor of Bananas, or Razor 1911. Struggling at the end of it here. Do see one of the Tyrants with a body here. Heretic having dragged a second one. Tyrant will be eating one at the start of this engage. Seeing a drop shockwave, narrowly missing the scout and Alchemist as the charge connects with the Alchemist. Haze thrown right into the volley to deny that AoE. Splitting up the scout from his team. Heretic pouncing the scout into that Choking Haze. Tyrant getting stuck on the wheelbarrow there. Will get taken out by Larissi as Axon takes out James. Heretic falling to the crossfire as well. Axon being last one left standing. And a bit of desync from the server here, probably on my end. Bananas need 4 more kills to close out this round with a sizable lead for the next one. We have seen that Razor 1911's human half is arguably a bit stronger than their vampire half. Another nice charge from across the rooftops and onto the well. Unfortunately, will not connect with anyone as the second one does. Tech shot and Bolo being used on the Tyrant as a pounce lands on the scout, narrowly avoiding the fire as well. Shockwave connecting onto the Alchemist there, not the Hunter though, as the Tyrant kites into the fire. And that'll be a 4 for 1 in favor of Bananas to close out this round, 32-20, with a 10-point lead. No Vanguard out of Axon this round. He will be playing a Beastmaster. Potentially to deny some rooftops here. Gujo will be picking up a Prophet. Once again. I had made a mistake in the last round. It was not in fact Barbed Tools that was banned, but Barbed Talons They could play a double scout comp with Barb Tool's turret if they so chose. Choosing to stay away from it though, from the looks of it. Grenade looking to find some chip here. Will find 256 damage onto the Sentinel once again. Axon finding 248 onto one of the Tyrants as well. Does end up coming off of the high ground. Staying on the archway here. Very difficult position to stay. Connects a power shot onto the Deceiver. Turret has been used. Deceiver takes one melee on Atmos before falling back as two humans fall. Axon getting a return kill on the Deceiver there. Atmos taking out T-Towels before falling to Larissi. And now Axon will be trying to fly away, avoiding that shockwave. Trying to find his team. Making that a 3 for 2 in favor of Bananas here. Razor 1911 have a large deficit to make up 10 kills in this round if they want to win this match. Grenade does not look like it will find any vampires this time around. Bananas playing further back than they have previously. Axon using Beastmaster's flight to narrowly avoid getting grabbed there as James takes out Atmosphere very quickly in his own turret. Puncture connecting to the back of Axon as James takes out a second human there, being Heretic. Axon is able to get a return kill before falling to T-Towels. Heretic now last one left alive, trying to maybe clean up this Sentinel. Falls out of line of sight, is still kiting, using good effect of the space here. Scout has respawned his cages and it looks like he will be able to come out of that alive. Quick abduct here looking for the Scout. It will not connect. Grenade looking for some chip. Looks like it might have hit that Sentinel there. Yes, it has. Sentinel being under half HP now. Will regen a portion of that, but will not start this next fight at full HP. Tyrant is charging in already very aggressively, will not connect with anyone as the Infect connects with Heretic, spreading to Atmosphere as they kite into the turret. 1 for 1 so far. Larissi getting a double kill, putting his team in the lead for this fight. Hunters maybe looking for some crossfire here, taking out a target, but their focus fire is just not enough as one of the Hunters gets dragged away. Heretic looking to whip the Invis Deceiver, will not connect as Deceiver takes him out. And Gujo will fall there in the end as well to his own explosive shot. Axon is back to try and deny bodies along with Atmosphere. This could be a good fight for them. Not many of the vampires were able to eat. Charge shot knocking Axon back to the ground, but Iron Wing will finish off that kill. Larissi taking out Atmosphere as well, but the Hunter Crossfire will take him out in turn. Score now being 12-6 in favor of Bananas. We are reaching unwinnable territory. A 16-point lead overall for Bananas. Airstrike is in. Deceiver forced out of Invis in front of 2 Hunters and will fall immediately. That is exactly what Razor 19 and 11 need. Nice knockdown by Axon, and the bomb will be enough to finish off Blue Fever James. Larissi is able to get one return kill, looking for maybe a second on the Scout. He will find it. The damage from Heretic and Axon not enough to keep Atmosphere alive there, but that'll be a 4 for 2 now in favor of Razor 1911. James kind of positioning it here out in the open, isn't really punished for it. Able to find the shockwave and the charge. Abductor will connect on Heretic there as Infect spreads to the Scout. Heretic falling to the Deceiver. Gujo kiting back into his turret. As Larissi takes out Atmos and in turn gets taken out by the Beastmaster. Gujo will fall to the pursuit of T-Towels. Axon now being the last one left alive. His flight should not be back up. It is now though. James holding his side there, clearly hurt. Power shot missing on the Sentinel there. That could be very unfortunate. Heretic is able to find Iron Wing, but T-Tals will secure the kill on Axon there. Tech shot comes through. Heretic is able to survive the onslaught of Blue Fever James there. And overall, strong fight from Razor 1911, despite being a bit disjointed here. As T-Tals, however, takes out Gujo, and 2 kills left on the board now from Bananas to secure this win. Razor 1911 needing a miracle to win this match. Airstrike is in, looking for the scout, will not find its mark as the deceiver is invis as well. Will connect the infect onto the scout there. Prophet connects the shockwave, but gets hit by the shockwave, excuse me, but connects the hex shot. And Atmos and Heretic will be the last 2 to fall for a 1 match for Bananas in the end. They will take this set as the victors. Good showing here by both teams. Very close matches. An interesting new strat shown on Silence Cathedral by Bananas in the double grapple. And they will end up victorious here in the end, having somewhat conquered their demon as well in the form of the map of Silence Cathedral. That will be all for now, and the end of all matches for today. There will be some more coming up tomorrow. Post will be made in the Snock discussion channel as per usual. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all again next time.